William Stafford, an American poet, conscientious objector during an earlier conflict, and once poet laureate of the United States, wrote this poem, Allegiances, which I thought of. We saw blossoming all over the country signs that thanked healthcare heroes, frontline heroes, and I think most of us didn't feel particularly heroic. We felt we were just doing our jobs. I think Stafford's poem speaks to that. Allegiances. It is time for all the heroes to go home, if they have any. Time for all of us common ones to locate ourselves by the real things we live by. Far to the north, or indeed in any direction, strange mountains and creatures have always lurked. Elves, goblins, trolls, and spiders. We encounter them in dread and wonder. Not once we have tasted far streams, but once we have tasted far streams, touched the gold, found some limit beyond the waterfall. A season changes, and we come back, changed but safe, quiet, grateful. Suppose an insane wind holds all the hills while strange beliefs whine at the traveler's ears. We ordinary beings can cling to the earth and love where we are, sturdy for common things. Robert Hayden, a protege of W.H. Auden, always referred to himself as an American poet who happened to be black, rejecting the hyphenated identity, as Toni Morrison does, noting that anybody who is a hyphenated American is not considered fully so. His poem, Those Winter Sundays, makes me think of the piece that Dr. Pearl will be playing for us. Those winter Sundays. Sundays, too, my father got up early and put his clothes on in the blue-black cold, then with cracked hands that ached from labor in the weekday weather, made banked fires blaze. No one ever thanked him. I'd wake and hear the cold splintering, breaking. When the rooms were warm, he'd call, and slowly I would rise and dress, fearing the chronic angers of that house, speaking indifferently to him who had driven out the cold and polished my good shoes as well. What did I know, what did I know of love's austere and lonely offices?
This is going to be featuring a musical composition called It Could Happen to You. This piece was written in 1943 by Jimmy Van Heusen for a theater, for a musical production, a comedy known as The Angels Sing. And it's a very popular tune for musical theater. And it turns out this was rewritten by a very famous saxophonist who is an African-American bebop musician named Dexter Gordon. Dexter Gordon rewrote this tune in 1969, so about 25 years after it was first written. His composition of it is entitled Fried Bananas. I'm not really sure why it's called that. It, to me, it sort of represents the slippery, rapid note production that comes to saxophonists so much more easily than most other musicians. If you ever try to transcribe solos off albums and off CDs, you'll find that it's really hard to imitate the saxophonist solo because they play so many notes at one time. But anyway, Dexter Gordon's Fried Bananas is his composition of one of the great musical and jazz standards, It Could Happen to You. Let's take a listen.
Thank you.